shit. There we go. Hey bro, didn't catch you there. It's me, Brady Day. And we're back at the studio, as you can see. I'm on the set right now, and we got some important things to talk about today. One of which being Yelp, the greatest social media platform of all time. You got Twitter, you got Facebook, you got YouTube, you got Reddit, you got all these trash places that aren't good, and they're just stupid and dumb, okay? You're nitpicking and biased if you like those. You know what's great though? Yelp. Yelp is the greatest social media platform of all time, and today I'm going to be giving my review of Yelp, okay? So, let's read some reviews here. I have a belch. Let's read some reviews here. Here's a review of Papa Jan's Pizza from Dalton P. He has 2 people following and 12 reviews. Oh, Damon. Ha! Can I read? Damon P says, this is a 4-star review. I voted useful. This is a very useful review. Yum, 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 and local. A little pricey. And the pepperoni of the small kind, but overall, yummy. I mean, this is like a good one, because it ain't long. He's saying something we've all been thinking, you know, small but yummy. Here's another one I found on the Papa John thread that I just wanted to include. It's from Jesper K, and I feel like I've seen some of Jesper K's stuff in the area where I go to school. So, let's read this review. Do you have to give them 1 star? 1.5-mile delivery radius. That they let you know by canceling your order 30 minutes after it's been received and paid for. Go somewhere else. It's got no votes on it. I'd say this, if I could vote it, I would say it's useful. This is a useful review. So this was a follow-up review that Carlos R did. He's a part of the Elite 19. Elite 19? I'm not a part of that group yet. And he's reviewed a lot of stuff. He's got a lot of followers. He uses pictures. There are pictures included in this, but it's from the past review. He did a review update, which means you have a review where you say a thing, and then later you go back and go, well, I was wrong about this thing, or they've actually changed the service, or I'm just an idiot, and I wasted my time complaining about first world problems, like not getting my water on time. So, he gave a 1 star after giving a 5 or 4 star, talking about Chick-fil-A and how much he loves Chick-fil-A sponsor. Let's see what he said. He's updated a review 8 months ago. What a turn of events! Annoying how my lunch was ruined! I clearly stated no tomatoes and please pepper jack cheese. And I got the opposite. They threw tomatoes and no cheese, no mustard, nothing but the butted chicken. Common man! So you guys are dissatisfied and disappointed. So yeah, he was genuinely sorry. He said, sorry guys. Alright, moving on to our next review. This is This is a lady, I think. Let's see what she has to say. 1 star. This is for Starbucks coffee sponsor. Racist! OMG, I just had the most racist experience at this Starbucks location. I didn't even ask what coffee I want, how I like it, nothing about the size or shape. The guy didn't even let me know my order was ready. I waited for 15 minutes. And beat that, I was the only customer! Never have I had such a bad experience at any Starbucks ever. That happened, it happened today. That's 16th of June, 2018 at 5:30 p.m. I don't think she realizes that the date is in the corner. She doesn't have to date it. This isn't a captain's log, because this isn't a Chris Chan video. It's going to be in the corner of the review. You can always see what date you posted it. The time, I guess, could be useful, because your outrage needs to be shared with the world. I didn't know Yelp was becoming Twitter. This is from a local coffee place. I've censored the name. Because I actually really like this business. And I wanted to see if there were any awful reviews based on, like, people being petty about coffee places. Like, Shifalu, last lady. So let's see what Queen L has to say about this. 1 star, 12 days ago, local coffee joint. Treated my friend extremely rude who came in just to get coffee and leave. They didn't give her the time of day and they were very insulting just because she's gay. She asked to speak with the manager and he did nothing to help the situation at all. Maybe get better staff that aren't homophobic. That's the tea, sister. I'm confused. She's like reviewing on the behalf of somebody else. Why didn't your friend just get the thing? Or did this happen to you and it's an embarrassment situation where you were like, yeah, my friend, you know, not me, not me, no, don't, not me. A friend of mine, a gay friend of mine went in and something happened. That one just stuck out as very strange to me. Is this our guy? There's a guy later on in this that I despise. Susan with 2 N's, B. One of my favorite subgenres of people who get on Yelp are the people who have an awful experience somewhere, get Yelp just to review that place. It's my favorite thing. I also love the idea of when, like, you hear the water over there? It's great. I also love the idea of when businesses respond. Really funny interactions happen. Anyway, Susan B with 2 N's says, 1 star. This is probably the worst Taco Bell I've ever been to. The taco shells were stale. There was hardly any toppings, minimal meat, cheese, and hardly any lettuce. Really, how hard is it to make a taco? You know, with me, it's always too much lettuce in my opinion, but whatever. Then the soft shell taco had a hair in it, and the girl working at the window was existent? But that was it. So that's a compliment. Like, she was there. I had to ask for sauces and then wait for them while she took someone else's order. Who trains these people? Dude, it's a Taco Bell. What do you expect? It's a Taco Bell. Everything's cheap for a reason. This is the greasy, cheap hooker restaurant. This is Taco Bell. You want awful food you can get very fast. Taco Bell. This isn't I don't know, a 5-star restaurant. This isn't a restaurant from Ratatouille. This is Taco Bell. I've had the opposite of all these problems, except I don't think I've had a hair on my food, and if I have, I probably didn't even notice. But, sorry Taco Bell. Bad luck. This is from Ariana H. Texas Roadhouse. Yeah! Texas Roadhouse. 3 months ago. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Stephanie W. on bottom responded. Anyway, Ariana H. Ariana. 2 N's like Susan. 2-star review 3 months ago. Texas Roadhouse. Here we go. My food got messed up. And then they went to fix it. I just needed a new bun. And then it took about 15 or more minutes. By the time they finally got my food back, the fries were very cold and gross. They would have taken longer, but the manager asked me what I was waiting on, and they went and checked. I'm very unhappy with the service here. This isn't the first time this has happened either. Last visit, the bun on my burger was very hard. And it took forever to fix that too. Won't be coming back. And then Stephanie apologizes on bottom here. I've actually read that thread. She basically says, what can we do to not do this? What I'm reading here is she asked for something very strange, or is picky like me. When you're being picky, you immediately make yourself an enemy at a restaurant. This is just a note for people who get like burgers and like steak a lot. Just be extremely clear with what you want and they probably won't mess it up. But if they mess it up, be kind to these people. They're service people. Service, they're serving you. If they obviously mess up, you should complain. Like, awful mess up. But try to make their lives easier. They're working at a restaurant. That can't be fun. It can't be fun. Moving on. Oh, my boy, I hate this man. I'm going to censor my town name. You guys know where I'm from, but it doesn't matter. And I'm going to censor the number 2. It's gone. It's an AMC Classic. I love AMC. It's one of my favorite film places in town. I know I'm shaking. It's very cold down here. It's one of my favorite places. This guy, Neil C. Hate this guy. Guy is so... He's hella critical. He's extremely entitled. He's this old, I don't throw this word around a lot because I'm kind of left-leaning, but this old liberal guy. And he's very, you'll see what I mean when we start the review here. But this is from 9 months ago. Neil C., 40 reviews. Okay, boomer, here we go. AMC Classic. The first half hour, there was a string of religious previews and blatant attempts to push religion down our throats. I'm 72. And I was a frequent flyer at this theater. No more.
For far less money we will watch anything on Netflix and make our own crappy popcorn. If you're going to push religion and far-right views, please put it on your website so others can choose whether or not to drop $25 in the collection plate. I'm done with you. Tell Spartan Productions to run their films in church, not other places, public places. And Ram and 3 others voted for this. Neil C's a jerk. What are they called? Spartan Productions. I've seen a lot of their trailers. They're pretty harmless. I mean, they're God-centered movies, but like, they paid to put it there. I mean, they're not like politicians with an agenda. You know, it's just a story with, you know, a religious center. Is that so bad of a thing? This guy's left. You know, I'm assuming he's a left-leaning since he mentions far-right. The media is mostly left. Movies are mostly left. Their views are infused, so why shouldn't the right's views be infused into something? That's equality. It's land of the free, home of the brave. We can say what we want to say. If they want to put a Jesus movie up, they can put a Jesus movie up. Neil, get off your high horse. Well, guys, thank you for watching this cute little social experiment I'm doing here, this video. Please click the subscribe button and give that bell a nice right hook. You hear me? Right hook to the right hook. Give that bell a right hook. Hit it hard. Because a lot of new stuff's going to be coming your way. I've been live streaming on Fish's channel. He's in my Friendos tab on my channel. His channel will be in the description. We've been live streaming. I've started a live stream again. It's a good way to build audience and really connect with you guys. What else? Merry Christmas. That's coming up. We'll have some new Brady Day Show stuff coming at you soon. So if you like this video, give it a little green thumb. Give it a little green thumb. And there's the air kicker on. I'll see you later!